Hello guys, welcome. So today we'll be looking at setting up our instrument over a point. Okay, it's a problem people could come in contact with when they are starting out on site. Okay, we'll show you an easy way to go about setting up our instrument over a point. Okay, so we have our tripod here. We're going to put this on our point. We have a point on ground. We want to be setting up over that point. So we have a tripod. We set up our tripod just around our chest level so that we can look through the hole here and see that our point is relatively in the center of the hole that we have here. Okay, so when we have that relatively around that hole, we could bring our Totalstation over that. Okay, so with that we can go for a Totalstation. Okay, so we align our instrument on the tripod properly and screw it tight so it doesn't move around. Okay, when we have that, we can put on Totalstation. Okay, so we are using a Leica Totalstation, a Leica TC407 Totalstation. Okay, that's what we're using. So when we put on our Totalstation, we want to start leveling. We go to function and level and plummet. Okay, we have the interface that will help us to level our Totalstation. Okay, you see our laser. Can you see our laser on the ground? So the laser is just around there. We use the tripod to move our laser within the center of the point that we're trying to set up over. Okay, it doesn't have to be right in it right now, but anyway, for now at least that looks good. So I see the burner. Okay, so with this we could we'll be using our foot screws. Have our foot screws zeroed out before we starting out, before actually we put our Totalstation on it. We have to make sure our screws are relatively in the middle like this, all around the 3 screws. They are like zeroed out so that we can start screwing around. So the tip we are actually thinking about how we'll be doing, we'll be using our foot screws while adjusting the legs of the tripod. Okay, to keep it level. Okay, so how we go about that, while we adjust one leg, we'll use the screw on the opposite side of this instrument to keep the laser centered in the point on ground. Okay, so with when I'm trying to level, I'm going to now use one of these legs, right? While I'm reducing, I'm holding it, right? While I'm using the opposite screw. I'm doing use the next screw. Okay. adjust this while controlling the screw to the opposite side. Okay. Doesn't matter, we can keep going back and forth and trying to level it, okay, until we have it leveled. Okay, still within the point. We reduce this downwards again. While using the screws to keep the laser centered on the point. Okay, we'll use the other leg again. Just there. Okay. Okay, while all still making sure the laser is centered on the point. Okay, at this point we raise this other leg. Raise this other leg a bit. Okay. Okay, I'm making sure it's still centered on the point. Okay, so we could now use one of the screws here to try to okay. So when we have it leveled to a certain level like this, and it's still centered on our point, okay, it's still centered on our point, we can now adjust the instrument by releasing the screw here and sliding to the center of the point on ground, sliding slowly to center perfectly on ground. Okay, so now I have to adjust a bit. Okay, so that's how you could easily, in a very few steps, using the legs on the tripod and the screws opposite to it, to level your instrument over a point centered using a Totalstation laser instrument. Thank you.